What's up guys, Nate Fenton here from Breaking Point Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu here with Vic. We're going to show you some De La Riva stuff today. We're going to primarily focus on the crab ride position and then how to attack the back from there. So, in De La Riva, sitting on the toes, making sure that my De La Riva hook is activated. My toes are flared around the inner thigh here. My shin's across the hamstring. My shin is driving that inward knee pressure on the side of the knee here, controlling where you can go, okay? From here, we're gonna focus on grips. So there's a lot of different ways to play De La Riva. I like to play with the pant grip. Gives me a little bit of extra security over just the heel like that. And then I'm gonna control this cross sleeve grip like this. So this collar position, this sleeve, this belt position, they're all great positions to give you different options. The next option we're gonna focus on requires this one, okay? So when I get the sleeve grip, I'm gonna shoot my hips up and I'm gonna pull my partner's grip hand across my hip here. So I'm gonna go just like this. As I do that, it opens up the path a little bit. It makes it a little bit easier to see Vic's back, which means I can start to take his back. Now I'm gonna put my foot on the thigh and I'm gonna use it to lift my hips up. Now I'm gonna turn onto my shoulder, and as I do, my bottom foot here, which was this De La Riva, on the near side is going to extend. And see how I'm flaring my toes across into that far thigh. I want to make that nice tight connection here. This is where we fall into this what's called Deep De La Riva hook position. Now I'm going to use this grip, and it's like I'm doing a crunch. I'm going to bring my head in, and I'm going to try to start looking at Vic's butt here. Okay? If I can see his back, I can take his back. So as I'm crunching up here, trying to get nice and close to Vic's hips, now this foot is going to come up and around the back, and I'm going to use my shin and my instep right behind the knee. So I'm going to swim like this, okay? I like to keep this grip until this is in position, because as Vic tries to turn and face me, it makes it a little bit harder for him to start like reaching across my body and getting like collar grips or underhooks here to start trying to knee slice and come back. From here, he's stuck looking away from me because of my feet and this grip making him twisted, right? Now from here, I will bail on the sleeve, and I like to go to the pants, but the skirt here of the gi, the belt, they're also fine. What I need to do is I need to get my butt right next to Vic. So I'll switch and I start reaching for this leg. If I can get the pants, that's ideal. I'll bring my butt up and put it right where my elbow is. So it's like I'm doing a forward elbow escape. Okay, that squares me up with Vic. Two hands, I'm pulling him onto my shins, okay? My shins are like a dolly, okay? And Vic is a fridge. He's a very poor fridge, but he's a fridge. He's loaded up on top of the dolly, okay? I'm balancing him here. Right now his butt is right over top of me. I wanna extend him forward, kick him forward with my legs, and I want his butt on the mat. I don't want him on me. As I do that, I'm keeping my knees pinched and my toes flared. I'm never giving up my sticky hooks. As he sits, I go over the shoulder with my, like I'm holding a knife here, stabbing him in the heart. Bottom arm is going under, and I'm grabbing right here at the palm, okay? The arm near the neck is the choking arm. The arm under his arm is the non-choking arm. So in order for Vic to escape my seatbelt, he's got to strip my top grip. When he strips the top one, my choking arm is still there, ready to start choking. So guys, keep in mind, whenever we land here, 1, 2, head in, nice and tight, just like this. From here, I keep my knees pinched, my toes are flared. If Vic is getting lazy and he's just not doing anything defensively to block my hooks, okay, we'll put our hooks in. But more likely, Vic's gonna stay balled up, making it very difficult for my hooks to just fall into place here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my seatbelt tight, my knees pinched, and I'm gonna start to pivot. Come to this side if you would. I'm gonna pivot to get onto my, my right elbow on the choking arm side. When I do that, I keep my knees pinched. So if Vic tries to go up into turtle right now, his hips are trapped in between my legs. My toes are activated. I'm gonna extract my bottom leg and bring my knee up to the back of his head. Higher, the better. Okay, this gives me a better angle to take my partner's back in the chair sit back take. From here, I can relax my foot, because if Vic tries to move here, I'm gonna just slide my foot up and over the top. Foot on the mat, heel tight to the belly. A really common mistake here is that people just try to hook on the inner thigh like we do when we're normally on the back. But for this, I wanna control his hips. I wanna lock him in this position. I'm gonna twist to my butt, fall to my far hip. So I twist, now I'm flat on my butt. I'm gonna turn all the way to my far hip here. I like to use my toes here to wrap around my partner's thigh. And now this foot is going to start looking to either insert as a hook or trap and arm. Ideally, trap and arm. Depending on body types, this might not be the best option for you, but we can always, if my partner's defending the neck, bring the feet inside, get our points. One more time, all the way through. Hips are coming all the way up. Pivoting. Big crunch here. Try to look at your partner's butt here. Foot around, connection here, square up. Once we're squared up, loading them up on the dolly. Kick out the fridge, stab, cover, close, nice and tight. Setting up our angle here with our outside hooks to set up our chair sit. Knee up, foot over, butt, hip, trap an arm if we can, and we can get right in on the neck from there. Let's run that all the way through. From here, a big thing that you'll see from your partners is they'll want to start turning and facing you. So if you get lazy with this foot, if Vic starts to turn and face, this is what's going to happen. This is not a good angle, right? So be really, really aware of this toe position, right? Really flaring that. So now when Vic tries to turn and look at me, you can see he's connected there. Guys will try to push the foot down and step over it too, right? So make sure that it's high rather than low. If it's low like that, Vic will just step over it. So make sure we hook a little bit higher in this position. Be also aware, there is a knee bar here. If Vic tries to like sit to his butt here and I leave my leg extended, also big trouble for brown and black belts, right? So, big crunch, turn in the corner there. Now I can 1, 2, 3.